What's going on, guys? Doggy here. Sorry if I sound a little bit weird. I'm trying to adjust my mic a little bit, and you may hear some cars go by, but just work with me here. I want to talk to you guys about something. Now, I know I said in previous video I might not want to do Destiny anymore, but you know what? I came to a realization, and there's something really, really cool going on in the game right now, and not many people are aware of it, or just don't think about it because it's old content. But we all know that 120s are in a great spot right now, and they're doing really well, arguably slightly better than some 140s. 600 auto rifles are also doing really well, and are actually in great shape. What else? Certain fusion rifles, like the lightweight ones, the rapid fire ones, some adaptive frames aren't bad either. What else? Slug Shotgun, they got a... I'm itching my head, by the way, if you hear something weird. Slug Shotgun got a really nice buff. So a lot of people using 120 hand cannons, Slug Shotgun, adaptive frame snipers, even lightweight snipers and high impact. What else? SMGs. Oh, fix my mic again. There is one SMG in particular, though, or a category, where people are using a lot of 720s and 600s. So, why you probably ask, okay, Doggy, why are you mentioning this? And by the way, I'm on LightGG. This is just a website I'm using. You can probably use another one, but this is probably one of the best websites to use. But I wanted to show you guys something, okay? On the moon, the Shadowkeep thing, DLC, or whatever, it's one of the greatest things in the game right now. And people are like, why do you say that? Because if you're struggling with things like raids or trials, like you just can't go flawless, you can't get a good igneous hammer roll, or you don't have the time because you have work, responsibilities, kids, all the stuff to do with all the extra, etc., extra. You just have excuses, but also real life responsibilities, and you don't have the time, and you may not have players to play with to help you get these things. So you have to rely on LFGs, and that's something you might not always want to do, or you just want to play with your friends, but even then, you and your friends can't succeed in what you're trying to do. So round robin is hard to get because you have to get either a good roll or you have to craft it, which takes forever. Like you hear creators say it all the time. But that's where the moon comes in handy, because the moon, you can farm pieces of gear with high stat rolls you want, and you can farm these weapons. And getting god rolls on these weapons is not hard. I'll show you in a moment if you want to see. Like Loud Lullaby, you can farm this as much as you want and as many as you want on the moon, and you can do it quick, like fast. Like you can do bounty patrols, and like it's really not hard. It's really fast compared to trying to farm other weapons because you're relying off of RNG. While this, you can just be specific. You can say, hey, I want to get this, and complete a little mission and get it. Like, the barrel, you can choose of your choice. Some would probably say this is the best one. I'm going to go with Acarize. You can go Moving Target, which is a good PvP role. Slide Shot, in my opinion, is the best role. If you can get that, get that. I have it. I just don't have the perk I want over here. But look, Loud Lullaby, Slide Shot, Moving Target, Surplus. What else? No Distraction, if you prefer that. Kill Clip, that is huge, especially on a 120. You can 2-tap, but let's say you don't want that. You can get Eye of a Storm, just like Igneous Hammer can. Well-rounded, that's a personal preference, up to you. Adrenaline Junkie. Explosive Payload's not bad either, because you're already doing high flinch for the 120, and if you have Explosive Payload, the flinch is going to be ridiculous. And this is the 120, and you can get this on the moon. And now people are like, okay, why are you so big about these moon weapons right now? Well, because some of these weapons that you can farm as a lectern, you can farm in Thorough Harbor, or you can do the dungeon and have some fun. Like one of the weapons you can farm in the harbor. Sorry if I say that weird or wrong. Let me see if I can find this. For those of you that don't know, come on. There we go. Slug Shotgun's got a nice buff, and they're actually in a really, really good state right now. Like, amazing, phenomenal state. Now, the roll I have, I believe it was this roll. Hammerforge. I remember I had, like, a good amount of... Okay, no, so it wasn't that one. It was this roll, I believe. Because that was sitting right at 83. No, it was full bore. Okay. And then we have things like Quick Draw. That's amazing on a slug. Especially if your handling's low. That's what I have on mine. Threat Detector, really well. Surplus is good. You have 3 good perks. Surplus, Threat Detector, Quick Draw. And let's say you don't even want all that. You want like a PvE roll. 4 times the charm. Threat Detector is still a good perk too. Quick Draw is still a good perk too. Hipfire is still a good perk too. Let's say you want Moving Target. Amazing perk. But let's say you want something better than that. Opening Shot. God tier perk. You get a tremendous amount of range and max out your range. And you get like left recoil. And the aim assist is just outrageous. But you can go for things like Rampage. You can go for things like Opening Shot, Moving Target, just whatever your heart desires. Like, that's 2 weapons right there that's on the moon that you can get that's god rolls, okay? Like, you can get godly weapons. And people are like, oh, that's not enough for me. I need something better. Okay. Let's say, since we're in a really bad SMG meta with things like Immortal, Unending Tempest, and just Shayera's Wrath, just all these weapons, right? You have every waking moment. This is in the same category as Shayera's Wrath. For those of you who don't know, I don't think you can get Shayera's Wrath anymore. You might be able to through Saint 14 at the Engram, but you won't be able to get an Adept one. Okay? But look at this. Look at these. Just look at these rolls, okay? Like, you have these. I'm gonna just pick a random barrel. I don't care about the barrels. Like, this is a 600. And, you know what? We'll look for a good one. Apparently, that's the best one. You can get Ricochet. You can get High Cal. If you want to go further, just get High Cal. You're better off just getting High Cal. If you want this, you can, but I would say get High Cal. Then Fermi Planet, that works if you're sliding. Fermi Planet works when you slide, so it's like Slideways in a way. You have Ambitious Assassin with multi-kill clip. That is amazing in PvE because multi-kill clip is stronger than kill clip if you get the full perk, of course. Or let's say you want to play PvP. Killing Wind, or Rangefinder, or Quick Draw. You have 3 really good perks just lined up for you right there. And let's say since it's a 600 round per minute SMG like Shayera's Wrath, you don't really need kill time because you already have a good kill time. So you could run things like Elemental Capacitor. Now I know the thing down here is going to say C tier, but I strongly disagree. But you can run things like Elemental Capacitor, Multi-Kill, Dragonfly if you're feeling PvE. You can run Adrenaline Junkie, but if you can get kill clip on a 600, you are chilling because you have good range and you have a very fast time to kill now. And you ain't got to worry about range too much because it's an SMG. Like, you know what I mean? So, like, you already have, like, 2 or 3 really good weapon replacers or just weapons to get if you're new or if you're a veteran struggling to get some of these weapons. And then it comes down to another weapon, I believe it's called Arc Logic, if I'm correct. Yeah, there it is. Again, 120, great spot. Slug Shotgun, amazing spot. 600 round per minute SMG, like that one I just showed you. Amazing spot. And then 600 auto rifle got a buff. And they're in an amazing spot. All these stupid ads are annoying me. Like, all these weapons are in a really awesome spot right now, but no one is taking, like, advantage of any of them. And it's just really like, wow, why? Why are you not taking advantage of this? You have Accurate Round. You can get, it's not as good as Slide Shot, but it's still really good. You can get Slideways, Surplus, Feeding Frenzy, Heating Up, Tunnel Vision. That's Substance, that's personal choice. That'll go good with Rampage or Adrenaline Junkie. So that's really just up to you at that point. But then you have things like Substance with Rampage, all that stuff. You have Elemental Capacitor, really good perk. Surrounded, great for PvE. Frenzy, great for both, but probably PvE, like it says right there. Adrenaline Junkie, Rampage, and Demolitionist. Like, these aren't bad roles you could go for. Like, this is amazing. Yeah, you have some auto rifles with target lock, but I mean, come on now. Like, not everyone's gonna be able to get that. You know what I mean? Like, just have some fun with it. And then you have a good pulse rifles. Like, I know pulse rifles got touched, especially I think High Impact, something like. Oh, I spelled that wrong. Dang it, did it again. There we go. Even though they got touched, they're still in a really good spot. Like, look, we'll take a look at this one. And just look at some of the stats. I'm going to just click a stat. You don't really need crazy range because, you know, it's the pulse, the high impact. You can go light mag, you can go ricochet, you can go high cal. I prefer high cal. You can go with ricochet, but if I was you, I'd recommend high cal for even more flinch. You have surplus, great perk. Zen moment, not a bad perk. Moving target, another great perk, especially if you don't control it. That's actually what I want. Killing Wind, another great perk. Slideways, another great perk. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 great perks just sitting there. Quick Draw, amazing. Rampage, personal preference. That's up to you. Snapshot, not a bad perk. High Impact, personal preference. You know, that's up to you again. But Head Seeker, High Cal, Moving Target, or Ricochet. With Head Seeker, that's a 2 burst right there. You are chilling, my friends. Chilling. Like, you... Oh my god, like, I don't think y'all understand. It's driving me crazy. People are not on the moon trying to get these weapons right now. Like, some of the best weapons in the game, believe it or not, are farmable really easy on the moon. 120s, Lullaby, Every waking moment, 600 round per minute SMGs, like Sheriff's Wrath. Arc Logic, great 600 auto rifle, and you can farm as many rolls as you want. The shotgun, the slug, you can farm that in the harbor when it's available. And I think it changes daily, by the way. I don't think it's weekly, I think it's daily. And I know some of you are probably, okay, why is this important? By the way, I'm going to go over here, by the way, so I'm not going to be there no more. But you're probably sitting here like, why is this important? Why? Because all these weapon archetypes are in a perfect archetype right now, so that's another thing. All these weapons have really good perks and barrels and rolls you can get on them. All these weapons are really easy and fast to obtain, especially if you're a new light player or even a veteran who knows about this. Like, these weapons would be great in both PvP and PvE. And I'm sitting here like, why is no one taking advantage? I'm seeing no one with these weapons, and they keep running these weapons that they don't even really like using. And all these new light players, like, I just want to find weapons that are good that I can actually use against other players. Like, dude, you're chilling right here. All you gotta do is go for this. You know what I mean? I'm gonna show y'all some testing footage too of like the shotgun. Because everybody's like, oh, the shotgun's not that crazy. It literally is in the exact same range almost as Chaperone, if not better. Only time Chaperone shines is when you get the perk. But even then, that's still not bad. Alright, this is the shotgun. I think we're rolling. So we'll go about 10 meters. Now, we'll go about 12. We'll test it at 12. This is a slug. Look at how much damage I did. Almost one-shot him that far away. At about 12 meters. That's huge. And Slug got a buff with in-air accuracy. So, that's like insane. If you want, you know, so we'll go to 11. That killed him. 207 damage at 11 meters. You know how massive that is? Yeah, I had to go for a headshot, but that is huge. Real quick. Cuzzo, come here again. Where are you? You're spawning? Alright, check this out. We're just going to do a body shot this time. Alright, come here. Stand still. Where was that? 11 meters? We'll go back to 12 meters. This is a body shot. That's a body shot. That's a body shot. 101 damage. Half of his pretty much life. Because you have about 180 to 200. That's huge. Okay, I don't know why you guys are sleeping on this. I mean, yeah, Chaperone might be better, but this is a legendary. Like, this is insane. Okay, so this is 13 meters with him using Chaperone. Go ahead and shoot me. Boom. Didn't kill me, right? Right? Okay. So, I'm going to go back to 12 meters. Same distance as this gun with opening and max range. It should kill me. Alright, shoot me. So, right there, it didn't kill me, but usually it'll either kill you or almost kill you. But look, same exact range. You see how close the Chaperone in this weapon is? But sometimes it depends on consistency. Like, if I aim a little bit lower and not so high. Oh, never mind. It just makes it worse. Ignore me. Aim high. But, like, you see how close the Chaperone in this gun is? Alright, once you get all your things done, all you want to do is come here to the lectern. Or lectern, whatever you want to pronounce that. Sorry, I have a little bit of an accent. And just turn them in. Just like that. Why farm from one weapon when you can farm from multiple? And lots of you guys have been farming for like ages. Like literally ages. These things are not hard to get. And let's say, hey, you don't have enough to get one of these. Well, legendary shards are going to be done with in the future anyway. So you can just sit here. Boom. 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 And just farm these. But now some of us don't have all these legendary shards. That's okay. You can do public events. You can farm other activities, and you can get lots of these really quick on the moon. It's not hard. It's really not. Oh, and while we're at it, here, I'll show you the weapons. See, look, we already got a Loud Lullaby with Acarize, Slide Shot, Hammer Forge, Extended Barrel. We'll probably go with Hammer Forge with a Ranged Masterwork. I know the stability's a little bad, but that's okay. We have Slide Shot, so it's going to give us already like 20, 30 right out the bat. I want to kill clip, but I mean, look how close to a god roll this almost was. Like, no hesitation. Now, I apologize if you hear a car in the background. And like, look, we have several snipers we farmed from the Pearl Harbor. We have one with no distraction quick draw, killing wind quick draw. I actually got this pulse rifle in the back, but it's still a good roll. We didn't get really much of a good every waking vigil, but hey, this is actually a really good PvE roll if you don't want to play PvP. We have Ambitious Assassin, overflow the magazine based on the number of rapid kills before reloading, and we have multi-kill clip. So you can sit here and farm for PvP or PvE rolls. And then look, Arc Logic. Okay, we didn't get too crazy of a roll here, but I mean, you can already see that there's some pretty high potential in here. Like, there is a lot of potential. And then look, we have this. I got this in the past as well. Really easy, really fast. Didn't even mean to. Hammerforge, Acarize, Quick Draw, Opening. And look, I literally have one Crucible kill that I don't really use it. But like, look. These weapons, they look amazing. They feel amazing. Like, it's just a win-win, man. Like, you're just sitting here chilling. You just come over here. You pick what you want, whatever it may be. It could be a piece of armor. Let's say you want a better stat armor because yours is just really low stat. And I apologize. You're probably about to hear a car. Give it a moment. You can farm for armor. You can farm for gear. You can farm for whatever you want to your desire. I mean, this is a better alternative than farming the same planet over and over again, trying to get the thing where you can craft it rather than a god roll. And I might not all of us have the time to try to farm for things that you can craft for a god roll. Like, it's just not there. People say, oh, everyone can get it. No, everyone cannot get it because some of us have jobs, and we have lives, and we have responsibilities, and we have kids, and we have parents, and we have, like, actual responsible stuff we need to do while others are playing Destiny. We're not all streamers. And I apologize if you hear another car going by. I'm trying to do this quick. But look, one Phantom Core, boom. I can get a Loud Lullaby. I can farm it. I can farm Arc Logic. I can farm a sword. Tranquility. I can farm literally whatever I want. Quite literally. It's so easy. It's so simple. Like, yeah, it sounds like it's a time consumer. You know, I'll look at this. Because, you know, you're not always going to get perfect rolls. But you come real close to getting really good god rolls. Like, I don't even think you can get slide shot on round robin. Don't get me wrong, round robin has some crazy perk, especially with kill clip. But I mean, like, oh, look at the stability, 17. Dude, slide shot easily gives you up to 30, 40, like just a good 30 more stability almost. So you don't have to worry about anything. And it's a 120. And I have a range match. Like, I'm chilling. I ain't gotta worry about recoil. Like, you guys see what I'm trying to say here? Like, you don't have to spend days and days and days trying to get all these red borders. For some of us that don't have time, this is a good solution. This is a god roll solution. Like, you can get weapons you want. And the best part is you can choose to come here. You can do bounties. You can open up your director and you can just farm Soul Harbor and get these weapons while farming some of these weapons. Or if you want, you can go into the Pit of Heresy and you can try to farm some of the weapons and gear. You can play some of these Nightmare Hunt. You can do whatever your heart desires. You get what I'm saying? I'm sorry if you have people behind me, but like, honestly, it's a win, man. It's a win.